We are live at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City as the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers play host to the Camden County Cougars. Hello, everybody. I'm Vin Ebenu, and thanks for joining us here on Wednesday afternoon on BFA Sports Live on YouTube on a picture-perfect day here in Atlantic City as the Bucs look to extend their winning streak to 5 games here this afternoon, after taking the second game of a doubleheader Saturday against Ocean County College, sweeping a doubleheader on Sunday against Montgomery County, and then winning a makeup game on Monday against Ocean County College. Let's take a look at the Cougars starting lineup. Check that, because they'll be up first. Billy Richards will lead off. Spencer Sclevis at short. Cody MacArthur behind the plate. Zach Fisher doing the cleanup. Connor Bain in right field. William Bartley at first. Antonio Nicolo, the designated hitter. Victor Friscia is in left. And Nicholas Maselli out in center. Joseph Rappaport will be starting for the Cougars later on this inning. For the Buccaneers on defense in the outfield, Javier Vega in left, Kevin Foreman in center, Nick Goodrich over in right. In the infield, Justin Monero at third, Luis Sari, Mo Antonicello, and Omar Hernandez. In the infield, Dante DePalma will be doing the catching here today. And on the mound is TJ Chelly for the Buccaneers, who we've seen in recent games coming out of the bullpen, getting a chance to start here today against the Cougars. Like I said, the Buccaneers have won 4 in a row. Games, they lost 7-6 Saturday to Ocean County College, then won 10-4 in Game 2, 15-13, 21-10 against Montgomery County from Pennsylvania on Sunday, and 12-7 in the makeup against Ocean County College on Monday. So they're firing on all cylinders here, exploding offensive late, and TJ Chelly delivers pitch number 1 of this game, and it's outside 1-0 to Billy Richards. Richards, Sclevis, and MacArthur lead things off for Camden County here this afternoon. Chelly deals a breaking ball that broke into the zone there, 1-1. Chelly deals. There's a strike. Coming out looking well. Getting a couple breaking balls in early. Some nasty hooks. It'll be a 1-2. And that one veers outside. And even at 2 apiece. Infield playing mostly back for Richards, especially Antonicello and Sari in the middle. There's a line drive into center field and a leadoff single for Billy Richards. So a nice start for the Cougars here. It is a 1-game contest here, so a full 9 innings. Buccaneers played doubleheaders Saturday and Sunday. They were 2 7-inning contests, and then the makeup game against Ocean County College on Monday, and that took place in Toms River. So with the man aboard, Spencer Sclevis, the hitter, who'll be playing shortstop for the Cougars this afternoon. Hernandez holding Richards on at first. Chelly gives him a look, and that's all, as he gets set to deal toward the plate and fires a strike, 0-1. In the outfield, Vega, Foreman, and Goodrich all playing normal depth. Chelly looks in for the sign and deals. Line drive caught by Sari. Throw over to first, and he's just got back. Sari almost turned a double play there unassisted. Nice line drive as we see in the BFA Live Sports replay. Nice grab there at short by Sari, and he fired a strike over to first. And Richards just got back. That was close. So 1 gone here in the first. And that'll bring up Cody MacArthur. You'll take that kind of defensive play every day of the week. And twice on Sundays. Maybe 4 times if you play a doubleheader. Pitch outside corner to MacArthur, and it's 0-1. Richards with a slight lead over there at first. He stays put as Chelly deals strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Leadoff man on first following a single just underway here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Chelly fires one over to first, and Richards is back. Louis Sari stealing a base hit from Sclevis just a moment ago on a line drive to short. The 0-2 to MacArthur. Richards is going. And started going, and then he went back. He had that sprinting motion in play, and then once he saw how quickly De Palma got the ball behind the plate, he decided to think better of it and stay put. Taking a slight lead here. The 1-2 to MacArthur. Richards stays put, and that one chopped foul back to the screen, and it'll stay 1-2 on the Cougars catcher. Cougars come into the game 8-14, and Atlantic Cape coming in with a record of 7-10 when having won their last 4 in a row. And we'll revisit their offensive numbers in a little bit. Chelly deals, and that one's popped up in the infield and drifting out of play. Hernandez makes the catch in foul territory, 2 away. And that'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Zach Fisher. Be playing third base for the Cougars this afternoon. Mostly sunny skies today, highs in the mid-60s. It's certainly a warm-up. It feels like a lot warmer than it was on Sunday here. Very chilly and windy. Chelly looks in for this sign. Gives a long stare into De Palma, now deals. High pop, drifting into center field. Sari chasing it. He'll drift over and make the catch. So 1 hit in the inning for the Cougars, but 3 pop-ups that follow. Cougars nothing. Buccaneers coming to bat on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the first here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Cougars had a hit on the board, but nothing else. And let's take a look now at the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers starting lineup, looking to get things going here. And it's Luis Sari will be leading things off. Nate Goodrich, Omar Hernandez, the top 3. Justin Monero, Dante De Palma, Frank Moretta, the middle 3. And at the bottom of the order, Mo Antonicello, Javier Vega, and Kevin Foreman. And they'll be going up this afternoon against Joseph Rappaport, who will be completing his warm-up pitches momentarily. Defensively for the Cougars, it'll be William Bartley at first, Billy Richards at second, Spencer Sclevis at shortstop, Zach Fisher at third. In the outfield, Victor Friscia in left, Nicholas Maselli in center, and David Gross will be over in right field for the Cougars defensively this afternoon. So Luis Sari, who's been swinging the bat well, I mean, a lot of the Buccaneers have, with some of the offensive numbers they've been putting up of late. He'll be leading off here. Looking to get things going for the Bucs. They've won 4 games in a row. Rappaport deals, and Sari pops it up, drifting into foul territory, and coming over and making a nice catch. Leaning into the stands is Bartley, and there is one gone. Let's take a look on the BFA Live Sports replay. Lost his hat in the process, jumped over, almost Didn't know where his footing was. Almost drifted near the tarp there, but a nice play by the Cougars' first baseman to retire Luis Sari. And that'll bring up Nate Goodrich. And the pitch, inside corner, strike one. Normal depth in the outfield for the Cougars. They're playing back in the infield, except at third, with Zach Fisher playing on the lip of the infield grass. And the 0-1, a little high, 1-1. But outfield playing him straight up. Rappaport deals, and Goodrich looks at one low, 2-1. Omar Hernandez on deck for the Buccaneers here in the first. Rappaport deals, and Goodrich pops it foul into the seats outside of third, and it ricochets back onto the field of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes now on the Buccaneers right fielder. And Rappaport deals. That one drilled backwards to the sweet level here at Sandcastle Stadium. And we'll do it again at 2-2. Goodrich looking to get things going for the Buccaneers here in the first. Lined high into right center field, and drifting over to make the catch is the center fielder. The right fielder and center fielder were going over. Gross. But it was Maselli, the center fielder, who makes the catch for out number 2. So with 2 gone, that'll bring up the first baseman, Omar Hernandez. Another Buccaneer who's been swinging a hot bat of late. Hernandez coming from Absegami. Rappaport deals inside, and it's 1-0. The pitch back to the screen, just off the first base seats. And it's 1-1 on Hernandez. The 1-1. Hot shot down the third base line. Nice snag there by Fisher. Throws to first in time, and a nice scoop on the receiving end by the first baseman, Bartley. So 1, 2, 3 go the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the first. Scoreless. We go to inning number 2 on BFA Sports. We go to the top of the second, scoreless here at Sandcastle Stadium between the Camden County College Cougars and the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers. TJ Shelley out there starting today for the Bucks, and he hits the first batter of the second inning, Joseph Minero. Check that, David Gross. And he's aboard with a hit by pitch. So leadoff man aboard for the second inning in a row for the Cougars. Billy Richards led off the game with a single, and then Spencer Sclevis hit one to Sorry. Cody MacArthur hit one off the foul territory in first, and Zach Fisher hit one to short. So Cougars looking to do something a little different here. Then the pickoff play to first, and Gross gets back. William Bartley now the hitter. Antonio Nicolo on deck for the Cougars. Gross now takes a lead off of first. Shelley looks in and deals low. 1-0 as Gross stays put. Shelley gives Gross a look and throws over, and he gets back. Just keeping him honest and keeping the double play in check. Gross leads, stays put. Shelley deals, strike one. First game of a 3-game set between Camden and Atlantic Cape. The other 2 games will be taking place Saturday at Camden. Gross with a lead. Shelley looks towards the plate, delivers. High pop. Foul territory. Hernandez drifting over toward the dugout and makes a catch to retire Bartley, one away. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Antonio Nicolo. Now with one man on and a man gone. Field umpire calls time. Gross takes a slight lead over and throw over to first, and he's back. Shelley with a quick move over to first. Gross out to another lead there at first. Shelley deals toward the plate. Gross stays put, and there's a strike. 0-1 the count on Nicolo. Gross out to another lead there at first. Hernandez holding him on. Minero in at third base. Sorry and Antonicello back in double play death. Shelley deals outside. And it's 1-1 on Nicolo. Outfield playing straight up, although Vega's a little bit deep in left field. It'll be a 1-1. Throw over to first, and Gross is back. Gross getting a little dirty over there at first base with the continued slides. Out to another lead here. And now he's going. As a ground ball to Antonicello at second. Throw over to first. And that will retire Nicolo, 2 away, as Gross moves up to second. So with 2 away and a runner on second, that'll bring up the left fielder, Victor Frisha. Sorry moves right on the lip of the outfield grass toward the shortstop. Paul Antonicello creeping towards second base. Pitch by Shelley. High fly, foul ball down the right field line out of play. And it's 0-1 on Frisha. Nicholas Maselli on deck for the Cougars. Gross takes a lead off a second, not being held on. As Antonicello backs up. Pop foul, first base side out of play again, 0-2. Gross leads off second. 2 away here in the top of the second, and an 0-2 count on Victor Frisha. Shelley looks in, gives Gross a look at second, deals toward the plate up high, 1-2. It'll be a 1-2. Inside, just missed, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here in the top of the second inning. The leadoff man, David Gross, leads off a second for the Cougars. It'll be a 2-2. Swing and a miss, and the inning's over. So a strikeout of Frisha to end things here in the second. Scoreless. We go to the bottom of the second on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the second here at Sandcastle Stadium. Vin Ebenu with you here on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us here on Wednesday afternoon. It'll be Justin Minero, Dante DePalma, and Frank Moretta for the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the second as the Buccos look to extend their winning streak to 5 games here this afternoon. They've been red hot of late, scorching offense. And pitch to Minero is in there for strike 1 from Rappaport. Yeah, the long ball along the way as well, but they've been running the bases well. A lot of timely hits and building on leads. High fly into left, chasing it, and it's over his head, going all the way to the wall. Minero will head towards second with a leadoff double here in the second as the ball went over Victor Frisha's head and left. So solid line drive there by Minero, and the leadoff man is on. And that'll bring up the catcher, Dante DePalma, who's been swinging a nice bat of late. Rappaport gives Minero a look there at second base, a long stare, another one, and deals toward the plate. Up high, DePalma had to duck down for that one, 1-0. Runner in scoring position, the leadoff man, Minero, here in the second. Pitch. Inside, and it's 2-0 on DePalma. Rappaport gives Minero a stare. Deals to the plate. And it's 3-0 in DePalma. It'll be a 3-0. Throw over to second to get Minero, and he's back safe. Rappaport went off the mound and just chased after him. Fired one over there, and Minero able to get back in the nick of time. Now out to a healthy lead there off second. Rappaport thought about it. Faked the throw over to second. He chased Monero back. Now looks in at a 3-0 count to DePalma. And that's ball 4. So the first 2 men on here for the Buccaneers in the second inning. On a double and a walk. So with 2 on, that'll bring up Frank Moretta handling the DH duties this afternoon. Buccaneers scored 64 runs over the course of 3 days between Saturday's doubleheader, Sunday's doubleheader, and the win Monday against Ocean County. Pitch by Rappaport. In there, first strike 1 to Moretta. Rappaport gives Monero a look, deals to Moretta outside, and it's 1-1. Two on, nobody out here in the second. Pitch up high to Moretta, and it's 2-1. Monero leads off second, DePalma off first. First 2 men aboard for the Buccaneers in the bottom of the second. And there's strike 2 on Moretta. Buccaneers won 12-7 against Ocean County College on Monday, the game that was rained out last Thursday in Toms River. 2 on and a 2-2 count as Rappaport steps off. Moretta got a little impatient with Rappaport's timing on the mound there. Now he deals. Line down the right field line, high and foul, well out of play. Bounced around a little bit there down the right field line. Count stays 2-2 on Moretta. Monero off second, DePalma off first. First 2 men aboard for the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the second. Rappaport deals, and Moretta grounds it to short in the hole. This to second one, on to first, and a nice stretch there for the double play. Nicely turned double play there by the Cougars, including, as we see on the BFA Live Sports replay there, and the stretch by William Bartley to complete it. So Monero moves over to third on that ground ball. Mo Antonicello now the hitter with 2 gone. Rappaport gives him a look at third, deals to the plate outside, 1-0. Javier Vega awaits on deck for the Bucks. Monero taking a lead off of third. Rappaport giving him a look, deals to the plate, and that one's inside to the Buccaneers second baseman, 2-0. Rappaport deals, and Antonicello looks at strike 1. Monero, the lead, would let off the second inning with a double. And they moved over to third on that 6-4-3 double play a moment ago. Rappaport deals a 2-1, swing and a miss. And it's 2-2 on Antonicello with 2 gone here in the bottom of the second. Rappaport deals, and that one's hit foul back to the screen, and it stays 2-2. As Monero will head back to third there. Rappaport deals a 2-2, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that'll do it. So Monero stranded after the leadoff double, scoreless after 2 here at Sandcastle Stadium. We go to the third on BFA Sports. We go to the third inning here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Ebenu with you here on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us here on Wednesday afternoon. Cougars and Buccaneers scoreless as we begin the third. TJ Shelley deals outside to Nicholas Maselli, 1-0. It'll be Maselli, Richards, and Sclevis for the Cougars here in the third. And that one hit to the screen, 1-1. Both teams have had their chances so far in this game. Getting a man or two aboard, unable to bring him around. That one outside. Single game contest today, so a full 9 innings between the Cougars and Buccaneers. Shelley deals a 2-1 and finds the outside corner, 2-2. Shelley getting the start today. He's seen some action of late coming out of the bullpen for Atlantic Cape. And that one missed. Shelley wanted that one. It's a full count. Three and 2 on Maselli. And time called by the Cougars center fielder. Shelley deals the 3-2. And a leadoff walk to Maselli. And that'll bring up Billy Richards. Led off the game with a single. Maselli taking the lead off first, stays put, and first pitch to Richards outside, 1-0. Hernandez holding on Maselli. Monero in on the lip of the infield grass. Sorry and Antonicello in double play depth. That one chopped foul down the third base line. And it's 1-1 on Richards. Maselli going on the pitch there. Will now retreat back to first. Foreman and Goodrich playing normal depth in the outfield. Vega a little bit deeper in left. Shelley deals outside. And it's 2-1 on Richards. The leadoff man, Maselli, leads off first. He stays put. Shelley deals high pop into center. Foreman coming over and making the catch for out number 1. And that'll bring up Spencer Sclevis. Hit that solid rocket of a line drive over to Louis Sari in his first at bat. So he's 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Maselli leads off first with 1 away. Shelley deals to Sclevis. Low, and it's 1-0. Cody MacArthur awaits on deck for the Cougars. Maselli looks like he wants to go. He stays put. As that pitch drifts outside, 2-0 on Sclevis. He sort of got his arms in a position where he's about to run a race down to second base. He stays put again, and that pitch again outside, and it's 3-0 on Sclevis. Man on, 1 gone here in the top half of the third. As we see Maselli take another lead there off first. 3-0 the count on Sclevis. Shelley deals, finds the plate, strike 1. Could be that Maselli there at first, trying to stay out of a possible double play. Dante DePalma does have a strong arm behind the plate for Atlantic Cape. And there he goes. Hot shot to short, and it goes into left center field for a hit. Maselli rounds second. He's on his way to third, and he'll stay right there on a one-out single to left center by Spencer Sclevis. So 2 on now, and 1 gone in the third. Sort of a hit and run there for the Cougars, and now Maselli in scoring position off third. Nice piece of hitting the other way for Sclevis. He's aboard with a one-out single that'll bring up Cody MacArthur. Popped out to Hernandez in foul territory in his first at-bat. So runners on the corners now with 1 gone. And first pitch to MacArthur is outside. Maselli reached on a walk, and now on third following the single to left center. Charlie deals, and that one's low. 2-0 on MacArthur, and that'll send DePalma out to the mound. Talk things over with Shelley, who's had some on and off command issues here in the third. Ground ball double play will certainly end things for the Bucks. So that's still in order. Monero on the lip of the infield grass over at third. And Tonicello and Sari double play depth. That one chopped to third. Monero off the glove and into left field for a hit. Maselli scores. Sclevis stops at second on the RBI by MacArthur, and the Cougars take a 1-0 lead. Take a look on the BFA Live Sports replay. A hot shot. Monero tried to backhand it there, and it went into left. First and second now with 1 out, and that'll bring up Zach Fisher. He went to short his last at bat. First pitch here falls low, 1-0. TJ Shelley in a little bit of a jam here in the third. Shelley checks the runner, throws over to second and into center field. Sclevis will stay at second, though, as Foreman was quick to it in center field and able to get it in. Shelley rocketed to second, but way over the head of Luis Sari. So runners stay put, first and second, 1 out. Shelley deals the 1-0. In the dirt, and it goes to the backstop. Runners move up. DePalma chasing after it, and the runners will stay there at second and third. On the wild pitch by Shelley. So Sclevis now on third. MacArthur up to second. That'll send a Coach Velarde for a mound visit here as TJ Shelley's having some command issues here in the third. Nobody warming up in the bullpen, so just a regular mound visit trying to calm the right-hander down. Double play not necessarily in order here unless the Cougars make a base running woe. So the meeting on the mound dissipates, and Shelley will look on what to do here. 2-0 count on Zach Fisher. Runners on second and third, 1 out here in the third. A run in for the Cougars. And Shelley looks in, deals the 2-0. High fly into center. Foreman drifting over. Makes the catch. Throw to the plate. Cut off by Hernandez. Scoring is Sclevis, and the Cougars take a 2-0 lead. On the sacrifice fly by Fisher. So 2 gone. MacArthur stayed put at second on that fly ball. David Gross, now the hitter, was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat. Jelly deals outside. So Cougars scoring 2 here in the third. Jelly gives him a look at second. Line drive into left field for a hit. Rounding third and heading home is MacArthur, and he'll score. It is 3-0 Cougars on the RBI single by David Gross. So MacArthur scoring from second on the single to left. Three singles in the inning, along with a walk and a sacrifice fly. All contributed to the 3 runs for the Cougars here in the third. Jelly deals strike 1 to Bartley. 0 for 1 on the afternoon. Hit it to first in his last at bat. Gross leads off first. Jelly deals. That one's in the dirt. And it's 1-1. Gross going back out to another lead there at first base. 2 gone here in the third. And the Cougars have put 3 across. Throw over to first, and Gross is back safe. Goodrich started making his way over from right field to back up if needed. The 1-1. That one's inside 2-1. Antonio Nicolo on deck for the Cougars. Gross hops out to another lead, being held on by Hernandez. The 2-1, chop foul, looked like it went off his foot at the plate, Bartley, and it's a 2-2 count. He's walking around the plate, the umpire giving him a little bit of time to try and shake that off and get some feeling back in his foot. And allowing DePalma to go out and talk with T.J. Shelley on the mound. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runner on first. And the Cougars putting 3 across here in the third. Shelley looks in for the sign. Gross leading off first. He's going. And the throw to second by DePalma, not in time, as Gross steals second base. And a full count now on William Bartley. Gross got out to a nice lead, got a great jump off of first, and able to steal second there with 2 gone. So a full count now on Bartley. And a walk. Shelley wanted that one, indicating as much to the home plate umpire, but to no avail. So 2 on and 2 out. And that'll bring up Antonio Nicolo. Hit one to second base in his last at-bat, a ground ball, and was retired at first. 2 on, 2 out. Here in the top of the third. Shelley gives Gross a look at second base. Deals to the plate outside, and it looked like it actually clipped the outside corner, so 0-1. Kind of curved there toward the end. 0-1, with runners on first and second and 2 out. That one drifted inside, and it's a 1-1 count on the Cougars' designated hitter. So Gross on second, and Bartley on first. Nicolo, who takes a look there at strike 2, is the 8th hitter of the inning for the Cougars. Infield playing back here with 2 outs. The 1-2 to Nicolo. High pop, into center. Foreman drifting over towards left center, making the catch, and that will do it. The Cougars put 3 across here in the top of the third. They lead 3-0 as we go to the bottom half on BFA Sports. The Shore. So we're getting that today. Highs in the mid-60s, lots of sunshine. And to lead things off in the third, Vega hits one into center field, and getting underneath it for out number 1 is Maselli. And that'll bring up Kevin Foreman. Luis Sari will be on deck. Foreman's first at bat of the game, as it just was for Javier Vega, leading things off here in the third against Joseph Rappaport. High fly into left. Drifting over into foul territory to make the catch is Frisha for out number 2. So 2 quickly retired here in the third. Luis Sari now the hitter. 0 for 1 so far on the afternoon. He went to first base to lead things off. Two quick outs for the Buccaneers here in the bottom of the third. Rappaport deals there, strike 1. Rappaport deals the 0-1. Sorry, lines one into right field and drifting over to make the catch in a 1-2-3 inning as Gross makes the catch for the Buccaneers here in the third. Quickly retired in the third. We go to the fourth. 3-0 Cougars on BFA Sports. Three 0 Cougars as we begin the top half of the fourth inning at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vinay Banu with you here on BFA Sports. TJ Chelly deals to Victor Frisha to lead things off, and Frisha hits one into right center field. It'll fall in for a hit in front of the diving Goodrich. Frisha rounds first. He'll stay right there as Goodrich quick to get back up and get it into Antonicello. So a leadoff single for Victor Frisha, who is now 1 for 2 following a strikeout in his first at bat. And that'll bring up Nicholas Maselli, walked and scored in the third inning. He had led things off. Cougars sent 8 batters to the plate in the third and plated 3. So Frisha leads off first, and now he's going. The bunt attempt fails. Throw down to second into center field. Foreman quickly there backing up. So Frisha will stay at second following the stolen base. So again, a runner in scoring position for the Cougars. Maselli looking again to bunt, or at least showing it, and pulled back. So ball. Looked like he kept it in play for a little bit longer. Now showing bunt again. And bunts it foul to the screen, just off the Buccaneers dugout. Leadoff man aboard, Victor Frischa on the single, and then he stole second. Charlie looking in for the sign. Maselli not showing bunt here. And the pitch hit foul. And 2 strikes on the Cougars center fielder remain. Monero just off the lip of the infield grass at third. Louis Surrey playing now back at regular depth as that pitch inside to Maselli. He had been playing behind Victor Frischa. And there he is again as he gets a little bit closer. Frischa passes him by. And Tonicello playing at regular depth at second base. And time called. And they're going to say Celli balked, and they're going to give Frischa third base. So now runner on third with nobody out. And the pitch to Maselli. Celli deals up high. Frischa stays put at third. No action in the Buccaneers bullpen. Celli deals. That one up high, ball 4. So a single and a walk to lead things off here in the top of the 4th for the Cougars. And that'll bring things back to the top of the order with Billy Richards singled in the first and flew out to center field in his last at-bat. See how the Buccaneers defense plays this one. Monero off the lip of the infield grass. Sorry, and Tonicello back in double play depth. Celli deals outside, 1-0, runners stay put. So Frischa leads off third. Maselli leads off first here in the top half of the 4th. Maselli put a ground ball to third. Macero grabbed it, fires to second one, on to first. Not in time. Hernandez fires to the plate, and they've got Frischa in a rundown. Throw to Sorry, and he's out of the baseline, so they're going to call him out. So a double play in an unorthodox way. Let's take a look on the BFA Live Sports replay. Nice snag there by Monero. Definitely got the out there at second. The throw to first was offline, and Hernandez, you see, firing a strike toward the plate. De Palma did a great job of chasing him back, and Louis Sorry chased him out of the baseline. So 2 away here in the 4th. A nice double play there by the Buccaneers defense. Have to go back and figure out how to score that one. Let's see. 5, 4, 3, 2, 6, we'll call it. And a timeout here on the field, and De Palma and Celli will talk things over real quick. So after the rundown, Richards ends up on second base. 2 away here in the 4th. And the pitch to Sklevas in there. Sklevas singled and scored his last plate appearance and trip around the bases. Hit one to shortstop in his first at-bat. And that pitch outside. So Richards had reached on the safely there on the ground ball. Jelly deals. That one hit towards short. Sorry fields cleanly. Fires over to first, and they got him for out number 3. So no damage. No runs across here in the 4th for the Cougars. Take a look there at that play from Sorry to end things here on the top of the 4th. 3-0 Cougars as we go to the bottom half on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the 4th here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Ebenu with you here on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us here on Wednesday afternoon as Rappaport finishes up his warm-ups here in the 4th. For the Buccaneers in the bottom half of the 4th, it'll be Nate Goodrich, Omar Hernandez, and Justin Monero. All 3 Buccaneers last inning. Vega, then Foreman, and Sorry flew out to center, left, and right respectively. So Goodrich leading things off for the Bucs. Buccaneers have some action going in their bullpen down the left field line. TJ Shelley got through 4. Pitch to Goodrich in for ball 1. Can't make out who it is for the Bucs in their pen, but we'll find out soon enough, I'm sure. There's ball 2 to Goodrich. Looking to get things going for the Buccaneers here in the 4th. There we go. Let's take a look. It's Colin Bradley warming up for, or at least at the moment, for the Buccaneers. We'll see if he comes in the 5th. Shelley able to get out of trouble in the 4th. Pitch outside to Goodrich. And the pitch is strike, not to the liking of Nate Goodrich, but it looked like it clipped that piece of the plate there. Goodrich, a little half swing there, and strike 2. That one chopped in the hole to second, and then it's into right field for a hit. So Goodrich with a leadoff single as that one got by Billy Richards there at second, tried to do a little one-handed grab there on the run. So the leadoff man aboard here in the 4th. That'll bring up Omar Hernandez. Hit into a 5-3 in the 1st. He's 0 for 1. Goodrich leads off first. And Rappaport deals to Hernandez. High fly into left. It's twisting. Fair, and it goes to the wall. Goodrich flying around second, heading toward third, and he'll stay right there on a blistering double to left by Hernandez. Getting the action going here for the Buccaneers in the fourth. So a single followed up by a double. And that'll send Justin Monero to the plate, who had a double himself in the second inning. So the Buccaneers have a little something cooking here in inning number 4. Second and third, Monero, high fly in the infield. And coming underneath to make the catch is Sklevas for out number 1. Runners on second and third, 1 gone, and that'll bring up Dante DePalma. Got a free pass in the second inning. DePalma coming to Atlantic Cape from Egg Harbor. Hits a hot shot in the hole to shortstop. Throw over to first. And it goes away into the dugout. 2 runs scored. Goodrich scored on the original grounder. Now Hernandez comes in to plate the second run for the Bucks. And it is a 3-2 ball game. Hernandez, as a result of that throwing error, ended up scoring from second base. As things turned out, so DePalma now on first. Throw over to first, and DePalma back safe. So the Buccaneers right back in it with 2 runs here in the fourth. And Frank Moretta now the hitter. Hit into a 6-4-3 in his last at bat. Takes strike 1 there. DePalma leads off first, and the throw, and it gets by the first baseman down the right field line. DePalma will fly down to second base. He's rounding second, and now he's going to third. Throw over to third, and he's a collision at third. He's out! To the dismay of DePalma and Coach Velarde at third, appealing to the field umpire, there was a collision, a bang-bang play at third, as we see in the BFA Live Sports replay. DePalma slid into the third baseman, Fisher. Called out on the play. See if they end up overturning it or not. Maybe calling interference because Fisher didn't have the ball yet is my guess, is what the argument would be in favor of overturning that. So now the umpires are going to talk things over. And they rule that he's out. So DePalma out at third. And they're now 2 away. So now another conversation sidebar. Looked like there was a little dialogue going on there with Coach Velarde at third. Now on the first base side with the field umpire and the Camden County dugout. I guess it was something that one of the players perhaps said. Maybe that's what got Coach Velarde upset. So Moretta, after all that, up with an 0-1 count, and the base is empty here with 2 gone. So a lot of action happening here in the fourth. Rappaport deals to Moretta, grounds it towards first, and it's an error as the first baseman Bartley throws it away. So Moretta reaches on the E3. Ball ruled dead there. The catcher MacArthur tried to tag out Moretta, but ball had gone out of play. So after all that, Moretta reaches on the E3 by Bartley as he tried to toss it over to Rappaport, who was coming over to cover. So we got all kinds of things happening here in the bottom of the fourth. Runner on first now, 2 outs. And Montanicello, the hitter, struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Rappaport deals in there, strike 1. Fire over to first, Moretta back safe. Two runs across for the Buccaneers here in the fourth. Moretta leads, stays put, and a strike to Montanicello. Rappaport deals up high, and it's ball and 2 strikes on Montanicello as Moretta retreats to first. Now steps out to another lead. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 runs for the Buccaneers here in the fourth. Rappaport deals, swing and a miss by Montanicello, and that'll do it. All kinds of things happening here in the fourth, but the Buccaneers take 2 runs back. They trail 3-2 as we go to the fifth on BFA Sports. We go to the top of the fifth here at Sandcastle Stadium. Vin Ebnu with you here as the Camden County College Cougars lead the Atlantic Cape Bucks 3-2. The whole Cougars team was outside of the dugout, their own dugout, between innings as their coach was giving them a little bit of a chat. Looked like one of the players or multiple players, just speculation from up here, said something across the diamond to the Buccaneers side. And that's what got Coach Velarde, I'm guessing, upset towards there. But we start things off here in the fifth with a strike from T.J. Shelley to Cody MacArthur. Now, Bradley had been warming up in the bullpen in the top half as that one's popped up. Center field, who's coming over? Goodrich made a last-second dive there and secured it for out number 1. Looked like Foreman was drifting over, and then Goodrich came over, was a little bit closer to it and almost lost it there, but dove in a little bit of a leap, rather, and made the catch. So 1 away. Colin Bradley had been warming up for the Buccaneers in the bottom of the fourth, but T.J. Shelley out there for inning 5 as that one sliced into right field for a 1-out single by Fisher. Fisher hit one to shorten his first at-bat, had a sac fly in his last at-bat, so first hit of the afternoon to go along with an RBI. So 1 on, 1 out, and that'll bring up David Gross, hit by a pitch, and had an RBI single in his last at bat. Jelly deals just outside 1-0. You can tell both dugouts, both, by the way, also on the top step of their own dugouts. Very animated, to say the least, talking it up. There's that pitch outside. Two 2-0 the count on Gross. Jelly deals. High pop into right. Goodrich coming over. He'll make the catch for round number 2. So 2 away. And that'll bring up Bartley. Bartley hit one to first and walked. Chops that one there to third. Monero fields it, throws to first, and it gets by Hernandez and down the right field line. Rounding third and now staying put is Fisher. On the throwing error by Monero. So Bartley reaches on the E5. First and third with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Antonio Nicolo. Grounded to second and flew out to center field. So he's 0 for 2. Jelly deals. Lined high in the air to right. Goodrich settles underneath it. And that will do it. Goodrich makes all 3 outs here in the 5th. 3-2 Cougars. We go to the bottom of the 5th on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the 5th here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Avenue with you here on BFA Sports. And just making a correction on the Cougars side of things. That's my fault. It's Connor Bain in there in right field, not David Gross for the Cougars. So just making that correction here for the Buccaneers, though. It'll be Vega, Foreman, and Sorry as Vega hits one into center field for a leadoff single here in the 5th. So the leadoff man aboard. That'll bring up Kevin Foreman. Foreman flew out to left field in his first at bat. Vega deal, and that one's hit high in the air, foul down the third base line and out of play. Vega had flew out to center field in his first at bat. He's now 1 for 2. Vega leads off first. And an 0-1 count on the Buccaneers center fielder. Throw over to first, and he's back. Rappaport deals. Vegas stays put. Foreman swings and misses there. 0-2. Some warming up in the Cougars bullpen down the right field line. Just throwing for now. Doing some warm-up tosses. Pitch by Rappaport up high. Looks like got a little sand in the eye of Kevin Foreman there. 1-2. Vega leads off first. Rappaport wants to go through the signs. Time called. As Rappaport will talk things over with Cody MacArthur there on the mound. And the coach. 3-2 Cougars. Here just underway in the bottom half of the fifth. Crean warming up for the Cougars in their bullpen down the right field line, at least doing some light tossing at the moment. And meeting on the mound in the infield for the Cougars, the whole infield. Outfielders stayed put for this rendezvous. Umpire breaks things up there. And just some light tossing for now. We'll see if there's any kind of action later on. Certainly if the Buccaneers get things cooking again in the fifth, that's a possibility. A 1-2 count on Kevin Foreman. Vega leads off first. There he goes. On to second. Throw is in time. A bang-bang play at second, and Vega is thrown out, caught stealing. Let's take a look on the BFA Live Sports replay. Vega had a good jump, and the throw beat him. A nice tag there by Richards. So now the leadoff man wet. And sorry up, so now 2 gone. As while that was happening, Foreman was called out on strike. So 2 away. And sorry lines one to second right at Richards, and that'll do it here in the fifth. They get a hit, but the leadoff man thrown out, caught stealing. 3-2 Cougars. We go to the sixth on BFA Sports. We go to the top of the sixth here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Camden County Cougars lead 3-2 over the Atlantic Cape Buccaneers. TJ Chelly out there for inning number 6 of work. And deals strike to Victor Friscia to get things going here. Friscia, Maselli, and Billy Richards to get things going for the Cougars in the sixth. That one drifts outside, 1-1. It'll be a 1-1. Chop toward third and in the hole into left field for a hit. Past the diving Sorry. Vega gets it in. So a leadoff single in the sixth for Victor Frischa. That is his second hit on the afternoon. Frischa now 2 for 3. Back-to-back singles and consecutive at-bats and preceded by a strikeout. Miceli now the hitter. He's walked twice. Also scored a run. So Frischa leads off first. Monero coming in, expecting the bunt throw over to first, and he's back safe is Frischa. Miceli showing bunt again, and that brings Monero in from third. Almost on top of the plate, coming into your screen. That one's in the dirt. Frischa leads off first. Miceli showing bunt. Monero on his way in from third. Chelly deals, and that one sliced into the seats. And out of play. See if Miceli shows bunt again. Back, and Monero takes a few steps back. Now on the lip of the grass. Chopped towards Antonicello at second. Canfield throws to first to try to get one. He can't get any. The throw late as Miceli beat it out for an infield hit. Antonicello had trouble fielding the grounder initially, which ruled out the double play, and then tried to get the out at first, unable to do so. So first 2 men aboard for the Cougars here in the sixth. Turn things over to the top of the order, and Billy Richards singled, flew out, and in the fourth reached on what turned out to be a 5-4-3-2-6 double play. Chelly deals, and that one's bunted by Richards. Foul. Looked like it hit him in the process, but a strike nonetheless. So 0-1 the count on the Cougars' second baseman. Runners on first and second. Nobody warming for the Bucks. That one's bunted up the first base line. Chelly slips. Hernandez fields, throws over to first and down the right field line past Antonicello. That'll score a run. So the Cougars take a 4-2 lead as Frischa scores. Miceli makes his way over to third. Richards over to second on the errant throw down the first base line. So Cougars now lead 4-2. Runners on second and third. Nobody out there to bring up Spencer Sclevis. 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Pitch outside. Action continues for the Cougars in their pen. And there's a strike to Sclevis. This is TJ Chelly's inning for now. No action in the Bucks bullpen. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2. Miceli leads off third. Richards off second. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Falls into the dirt. Strike 3. And Sclevis is retired. 1 away. And that'll bring up Cody MacArthur. He's 1 for 3 on the afternoon with an RBI single and a run. So runners on second and third now with 1 gone here in the top of the sixth. Chelly deals. Nice breaking ball there. 0-1. That's what worked out well for him in the first couple innings. That one hit high in the air, foul down the first base line and out of play. Into the seats. And it's 0-2 on the Cougars catcher. Runners on second and third, one out. Shelley deals. Popped up. Hernandez gets under it for out number 2. And the runners stay put. And with 2 on and 2 away, that'll bring up Zach Fisher. Line 1 to short. Hit a sacrifice fly in the third. And then had a single in the 5th. Runners lead second and third, 2 out. That one up high, 1-0. That one chopped foul outside of third. Maselli tried to field that one as he was taking the lead off third. 1-1 the count on Fisher. Jelly deals in there for strike 2. To the dismay of Zach Fisher at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners lead second and third. That one in the dirt, blocked beautifully there by De Palma to save a run. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Runners lead second and third. Cougars lead 4-2 here in the top half of the 6th. Jelly deals low and blocked there in the dirt by De Palma. Full count. And the bases are loaded as Fisher walks with 2 outs. And that'll bring up Connor Bain, who was hit by a pitch in the second, RBI single in the third, and flew out to right in the 5th. Cougars lead 4-2 here in the 6th. A full 9-inning contest today, single game. Hit in the air, foul, and out of play off first base, 0-1. Seventh batter to the plate here for the Cougars in the 6th. Swing and a miss, strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The bases are loaded here in the 6th. 1 runner already in for the Cougars. And the pitch. Called, strike 3, inning over. Cougars scrape across a run, and it is 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the sixth here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Ebenu with you here on BFA Sports. And Nate Goodrich leads things off here in the bottom half, looking at a bowling ball, 1-0. Cougars lead 4-2 as we enter into the bottom half of the sixth. 3 in the third. And they scratched across the run in the top half. Buccaneers had 2 in the fourth. Goodrich flew out to center and singled. Came around to score in his last at-bat. 2-0. There's some action continuing in the Cougars bullpen as Rappaport out there for inning number 6. And Goodrich looks at strike 1. The 2-1. Inside, 3-1. Buccaneers looking to catch back into this here in the sixth. Hot shot to second. Fielded by Roberts and Goodrich. Richards, rather, and Goodrich retired to start things here in the sixth. So 1 gone. That'll bring up Omar Hernandez. Grounded to third in the first, and laced a double in the fourth, and then came around to score. And looks at a pitch up high, 1-0. Minero on deck. Rappaport deals the 1-0 inside, and it twists Hernandez around, 2-0. Two balls, no strikes on Hernandez with 1 out here in the sixth. A little check swing there. And it looks like he held up. No official signal from the field ump. Inside, 3-1. So he did go around on that last one. 3 balls and a strike on the Buccaneers' first baseman. And draws a 1-out walk. Hernandez racing down to first as the ball gets to the backstop, and will stay right there. So 1 on, 1 out, and that'll bring up Minero. Doubled in the second. And hit one short in the fourth, so he's 1 for 2 on the afternoon. Hernandez with a slight lead off first. He'll stay put as Minero swings and misses there, 0-1. Dante DePalma awaits on deck for the Buccaneers with 1 out here in the sixth. Rappaport deals. In there, strike 2. So 0-2 on the Buccaneers' third baseman with 1 gone, and Hernandez taking a lead off first following a walk. The 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And there are 2 away. And that'll bring up DePalma, who's walked and reached on an E6, and he was later caught stealing. Or caught on the trying to grab his second base after stealing second. Sliding into third, he was called out. Swing and a miss there, 0-1. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the sixth. Hernandez leads off first. Rappaport deals outside, 1-1. First of 3 games between Atlantic Cape and Camden. They'll play the other 2 in a doubleheader Saturday at Camden. Rappaport deals, swing and a miss by De Palma, and it's 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th, Buccaneers trail by 2. Hernandez leads off of first. Rappaport deals high in the air into center field, and coming underneath to make the catch is Maselli, and that'll do it for the Buccaneers here in the 6th. Cougars lead 4-2. We go to inning number 7 on BFA Sports. We go to the top of the 7th here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Ebenu with you here on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us here on Wednesday afternoon. TJ Shelley out there for inning number 7. We had saw Colin Bradley warming up a little bit in the 5th inning, but he had since sat back down. So Shelley out there looking to take care of the Cougars here in the 7th. Deals strike 1 to Bartley, who is 0 for 2 with a walk. And now looking at an 0-2 count. No action in either bullpen. There was some action going on in the Cougars bullpen for a little bit, but everybody sat down. And it's now 1-2 on Bartley. Cougars lead 4-2 as we start off inning number 7. Cougars scored 3 in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th. Buccaneers scored both their runs in the 4th. It'll be a 2-2. Popped up and out of play. And we'll do it again. Cougars came into today with a record of 8-14. Atlantic Cape 7-10, but riding on a 4-game winning streak. Shelley deals, grounded, twisted foul into the Cougars dugout. So Bartley putting together a nice at-bat to start things here in the 7th against TJ Shelley. It'll be a 2-2. Chopped foul again, this time toward the Buccaneer dugout. The 2-2. High pop, and it heads foul. And we'll do it again. Last game of the current homestand for the Buccaneers. They played home doubleheaders Saturday and Sunday. Although they did have the road game Monday against Ocean County College, the makeup. And that one's popped up, driven into center field. It's left field. It's carrying toward the wall. Vega makes the catch. Up against the fence, as we see on the BFA Live Sports replay. Vega grabbed the fence and secured it, banging into the wall. So one away here in the seventh. A nice play by the Buccaneers left fielder. One gone, that'll bring up Antonio Nicolo, who is 0 for 3 on the day. Flew out to center, right, and grounded to second. Looks at strike one there. So home game for the Bucs today. They go to Camden County on Saturday for a doubleheader. That one in the dirt, 1-1, and then Atlantic Cape goes to Salem County for a doubleheader next Thursday, and then come back here next Friday to play Salem County at home. Hit in the air to center. Foreman drifting underneath it, and there are two away. So Chelly retiring the first two hitters in order here in the seventh. And that'll bring up Victor Frischa. Singled in his last two at-bats, scored in the sixth. Struck out swinging back in the second. And Chelly deals outside 1-0. Cougars lead 4-2 in the seventh. And pitch in there, 1-1. Chelly deals the 1-1. And it swerves a little bit too inside, 2-1. Nicholas Maselli on deck for the Cougars. The 2-1. Hot shot into the Cougar dugout there, 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Cougars up by 2 here in inning number 7. Chelly deals. Just missed, and the count's run full. Buccaneers playing Frischa straight up. And Chelly deals. Lined into center field. Goodrich coming over, and he'll watch it fall for a 2-out single. So Frischa aboard with a 2-out hit. And that'll bring up Maselli, who's walked twice and singled in his last at-bat. Hernandez holding on. Frischa at first. He stays put as Chelly deals inside to Maselli, 1-0. Chelly gives a look over to Frischa. Now focuses in on the plate. Deals. Strike. And it's 1-1 as Frischa stays put. Chelly gives Frischa a look. Zones in on the plate and deals, and that one's sliced foul off the screen near the Bucs dugout. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Frischa leads off first, following a 2-out hit. The 1-2. Chop towards second. Antonicello coming over. Fields throws to first. And that'll do it. So a single, but nothing else for the Cougars here in the top of the 7th. They lead 4-2 as we go to the bottom half of the inning on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the 7th here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Avenue with you here on BFA Sports. It'll be Frank Moretta, Mo Antonicelli, and Javier Vega for the Buccaneers here in the 7th as the Bucs look to get things going here as the game is running late. Rappaport back out there for inning number 7, deals strike to Moretta. Moretta 0 for 2 on the day, hit into a double play in the second, and check that one, and reached an error in the 4th. As he chops that one fair down the line, throw to first, and he's out! Just got him as Barley reached out and grabbed the throw by Fisher. A strong arm throw as we see on the BFA Live Sports replay. A bang-bang play there at first. And Moretta lost out by maybe a half a step. Nice play by the Cougars defense on both ends there to get out number 1. As Antonicello steps up to the plate, he's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Looks at a strike there. Buccaneers trail 4-2 in the 7th. No action in the Buccaneers bullpen. There is, rather, as Antonicello looks at strike 2 in the Cougars bullpen. This may be toward the end of the line for Rappaport out there. Out there in his 7th inning of work. Antonicello hits a high fly into right. Coming over to make the catch is Bain, and there are 2 away. Javier Vega now the hitter for the Buccaneers. He flew out to center in the 3rd and singled in the 5th. Also made a nice defensive play against the left field fence just a little while ago. Now up with 2 gone and looks at strike 1. Kevin Foreman awaits on deck for the Bucs. And Vega chops one back to the screen, 0-2. Foreman goes behind the plate to retrieve that foul ball. Cougars playing straight up for Vega. The 0-2 from Rappaport. Chopped foul to stay alive, and Vega will have another 0-2 count. Looked like that may have went foul off the catcher, so timeout on the field. Umpire goes out to the mound. Vega goes down to 3rd. Talk things over with Coach. Vega looking to start a little 2-out rally here in the 7th. The pitch inside. Stood Vega straight up, 1-2. Rappaport deals. High pop, foul. And I got it. So it came right to hit off the pole here and came right to us, so I got the foul ball. 1-2 the count on Vega. Inside, a little chin music, and it's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Vega grounds it into second. Throw over to first. And that'll do it as Richards retires Vega. So 1, 2, 3 go the Buccaneers here in the 7th. We go to the 8th. It is 4-2 Cougars on BFA Sports. We go to the top of the 8th inning here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Avenue with you here on BFA Sports. TJ Shelley out there for inning number 8. Cougars lead 4-2. They send up Billy Richards first, and he looks at a strike, 0-1. Spencer Skeevis and Cody MacArthur to follow for the Cougars here in the 8th. They're up 4-2. The 0-1. And that one a little bit too inside, 1-1. Nobody up in the Buccaneers bullpen, so this is Shelley's inning. Deals there, strike 2. So 1-2 the count on the leadoff man, Richards, here in the 8th. Shelley deals, chop foul down the third base line. And the count stays 1-2 as action concludes in the Cougars bullpen as 4 players walk back to the dugout. So bullpen empty on both sides. High pop-up. And it's carrying out there in center field. Foreman secures it for out number 1. And with 1 gone, that'll bring up Spencer Skeevis. He's 1 for 4 on the afternoon with a single and a run scored. 1 gone here in the 8th. Monero, the third baseman, heads on to the lip of the infield grass. Pitch to Skeevis outside. Turned out to be a nice weather day. Highs in the 60s today. Lots of sunshine, some clouds mixed in. It's some of the warmer weather we've had in recent weeks down here in Atlantic City. Really up and down the Jersey Shore. A lot of windy days and rainy days mixed in. Swing and a miss. And Skeevis fooled there, 1-1. And there's strike 2 as Shelley paints the outside corner. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out here in the top of the 8th. Shelley deals. Just missed, and it's 2-2. Buccaneers playing him straight up on defense. In the pitch. Hit in the air to center. Foreman running after it. And there are 2 away. So Foreman with back-to-back grabs there in center field. And that'll bring up Cody MacArthur. He is 1 for 4 on the day with an RBI single and a run scored himself in that 3rd inning. 2 away here in the 8th. Shelley deals, and there's a bunt. Back to the mound. Shelley fields, slips. And MacArthur will reach on an infield hit. Just kind of slipped in the grass there off the mound. Looks like he's okay as he's walking back. So a man aboard with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Zach Fisher. Grant hit it to short, sac fly, a walk, and a single on the day. Hit high in the air to left. Vega going back toward the wall, looks up, and goodbye! A 2-run home run by Zach Fisher, and it is 6-2 Cougars here in the 8th. A no-doubt home run by Zach Fisher, and the Cougars have expanded their lead to 4 here in the 8th. And that'll bring up Bain, who grounds it to short. Sorry, Fields. Throws to first. over the head of Hernandez. And Bain will reach on the E6. And he'll get to second on the overthrows. It goes out of play. So back-to-back miscues in the field by the Buccaneers. And with a man on 2nd and 2 gone, William Bartley now the hitter. He's over 3 with a walk. No action in the bullpen. This is Chile's inning to finish. And Chile deals outside 1-0. Hit in the air to left. Vega chasing it towards the wall, and it's off the wall. 1 run will score. That's Bain. And the Cougars take a 7-2 lead. On the hard hit single by Bartley. Three runs for the Cougars here in the 8th. All with 2 outs. And Antonio Nicolo now the hitter. Looks at a strike, 0-1. Nicolo 0 for 4 on the day with 3 flyouts. First 2 hitters of the 8th inning flew out to center field, 2 gone. Then a single, a homer, an E6, and an RBI single. And that one goes to the backstop on a wild pitch as Bartley moves up to second. MacArthur had reached on the infield single. After it was hit off the mound, Chelly had gotten off, slipped, and didn't make the throw. As action gets going in the Buccaneers bullpen down the left field line. And that pitch outside. So 3 runs for the Cougars here in the 8th. They lead 7-2. Bartley leads off second. And there's strike 2 on Nicolo. The 2-2 in the dirt, and it goes to the backstop. That'll allow Bartley to get over to third. So runner on third now with 2 away. Looks like Angel Pascal is warming up for the Buccaneers in their bullpen. Hit in the air to center. Now drifting over to right. Foreman makes the catch. Running over towards right field. And that'll do it. Foreman actually makes all 3 outs here in the 8th. But the damage done. 3 runs for the Cougars. They lead 7-2 as we go to the bottom of the 8th on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning here on BFA Sports. Vin Ebenu with you. Cougars lead 7-2 after scoring 3 runs In the top half of the inning, Cotton, the new pitcher on the mound for the Cougars, Mark Cotton. 7 innings of work by Joseph Rappaport. Solid work from the Cougars starting pitcher. Now turns it over to the bullpen to try and finish things out. For the Buccaneers in the 8th, it'll be Foreman, and Goodrich. Just a costly, so far, top of the 8th inning for the Buccaneers. In that top half, Richards flew out to center. Skeevis flew out to center. Then a walk, just a single, a bad luck single as Jelly couldn't field it cleanly. 2-run home run, an E6, an RBI single, and then a fly out to center. The man who made all 3 outs in that top of the inning now leads off in the bottom half. The center fielder Kevin Foreman, who's flown out to the left and struck out. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Cotton deals inside, 1-0. His action continues in the Buccaneers bullpen. And Foreman takes up high, 2-0. Buccaneers looking for a late inning rally here in the 8th. The 2-0. Hot shot into center field. It'll dunk in for a leadoff hit. So Foreman aboard here in the 8th. And as evidence by the 64 runs the Buccaneers scored Saturday, Sunday, and Monday combined, they certainly have the capability to put on a ferocious comeback here in the 8th. And late in the game. So the leadoff man, Foreman aboard. Luis Sari now the hitter. He's 0 for 3. Cotton deals strike. And 0-1 on the Buccaneers shortstop. Foreman leads off first. Taking a couple more steps. And there he goes. Throw down to second, and he's in there as the throw gets by the second baseman Richards and into center field. Shallow at that, but a stolen base for Kevin Foreman. And the Buccaneers now have a runner in scoring position. One and one the count on Luis Sari. The pitch, swing and a miss. Chased a high pitch there, 1-2. Foreman leads off second, not being held on. Buccaneers trail by 5. Sari hits one to the screen, and it's 1-2 remaining. Foreman certainly has the wheels to score on a single. The pitch hit high and foul behind the plate and off the screen as MacArthur tried to grab it, but ran out of room. So the count remains 1-2 on Sari. One ball, 2 strikes. And the leadoff man, Foreman, leading off the second. Buccaneers trail 7-2 here in the 8th. And the pitch. Sorry hits it down the right field line and foul into the seats. And we'll do it again as Sorry spoiling some pitches and putting together an at-bat here in the 8th. Once again, the 1-2 from Cotton. In the dirt, it goes to the backstop. Foreman will run down to third. He's rounding third. He'll stay put. So Foreman a little bit closer now. And a 2-2 count on the Buccaneers shortstop. Cotton sets and deals the 0-2. Hit in towards right, and it fallen for a base hit. Foreman scores on the RBI single by Luis Sorry. It is now a 7-3 ball game. That one kind of curved there on the second baseman Richards, and it found a way into right field for a hit. So an RBI single by Sorry. And that'll bring up Nate Goodrich. And he looks at a strike, 0-1. Sorry, with a small lead there off of first. Cotton deals. Goodrich hits it back to the screen, 0-2. Action concludes in the Buccaneers bullpen. We'll see if they make the pitching change in the 9th. Cotton deals, and Goodrich watches it go outside, 1-2. And Cotton steps off. Goodrich calling time at the plate. And Cotton throws to first. And Sorry back. A little light toss over there to check in on Sorry, who is now back out to another lead. One and two the count on Goodrich. Sorry's going. And he'll get to second without a throw. So a stolen base. Sorry as Goodrich strikes out. And there's one away. Sending Omar Hernandez to the plate. 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. Sorry leads off a second with 1 out. Cotton deals inside. Twist Hernandez around, but strike 1 nonetheless. The 0-1 from Cotton finds its way in there, strike 2. So no balls and 2 strikes with 1 out, and Luis Sorry leading off a second. Buccaneers have gotten 1 back here in the 8th. Sorry leads. Hernandez watches it up high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Cougars lead 7-3 here in the bottom half of the 8th. Sorry not being held on as he takes a lead at second base. Hernandez, the hitter. Cotton gives Sorry a long stare and deals. In the dirt, and it goes to the backstop. Sorry will race down to third. I'll stay put right there as MacArthur comes up with it. So Sorry a little bit closer now. And a 2-2 count on Hernandez. Cotton on for his first inning of relief for the Cougars after 7 innings from Rappaport. Pitch to Hernandez. High fly ball into right. And caught by the right fielder, Bain. Tagging and scoring is Sorry. And the Buccaneers now trail 7-4. Sort of a last-second catch dive as we see in the BFA Live Sports replay by Bain. Nice catch. Sorry scoring on the sac fly. 2 gone here in the 8th. Buccaneers have gotten 2 runs back. They now trail 7-4. And Monero now the hitter with 2 gone. A double. And he's 1 for 3. Looks at a pitch there outside, 1-0. Dante DePalma awaits on deck. Pitch to Monero up high. Cotton deals, swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 on the Buccaneers' third baseman. Cotton deals, line down the right field line, foul, and out of play. And it's 2-2. 2 gone here in the bottom of the 8th. Buccaneers have gotten 2 runs back. Cotton deals here. Monero hits it in the left, and it'll fall in for a 2-out single. And it gets by the left fielder. Monero rounding first, going to second. The throw, and he's out. Trying to stretch a single into the double. A nice relay throw from Frisha to get Monero trying to squeeze a single into a double. It beat him by plenty. Buccaneers get 2 back. It's 7-4. We go to the 9th on BFA Sports. We go to the top of the 9th here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Avenue with you here on BFA Sports. And after 8 innings, TJ Chelly's day is over. Rolando Segura in relief here in the top of the 9th to take on the Cougars lineup. Bottom of the order, Victor Frisha, Nicholas Maselli, and then back to the top with Billy Richards. Cougars have scored 3 runs in the 3rd, 1 in the 6th, and then 3 more in the 8th. So Segura trying to hold things here at 7-4 after the Buccaneers scored 2 in the bottom half of the 8th. To draw a little bit closer, the only other inning they scored in was the 4th when they played at a pair there. So Segura had been warming up earlier. now getting an opportunity to mow down the Cougars here in the 9th. Buccaneers coming into today riding a 4-game winning streak and scoring 64 runs between Saturday, Sunday, and Monday over the course of 5 games in a 3-day span. Pair of doubleheaders in the mix. This game moved up from tomorrow. So Buccaneers will have tomorrow and Friday off, and then they'll go play Camden County at Camden County in a doubleheader on Saturday. And the Buccaneers will go to Salem County next Thursday for a doubleheader, and then back home here at Sandcastle Stadium next Friday against Salem. Segura deals first pitch of the 9th. Up high for ball 1 to Frisha. Frisha 3 for 4 on the afternoon with 3 singles. Segura deals outside 2-0. And that one's outside as well. It's 3 straight balls to start the 9th. Segura deals. And a leadoff walk to Frisha. Maselli now the hitter. He's drawn a pair of walks himself. He's also singled, did that in the 6th, and grounded second in his last at bat in the 7th. Frisha leads off first. And Segura checks on him. Back safe. Segura now deals with Maselli up high. So 5 straight out of the zone for Segura out of the pen. And the Buccaneers trailing by 3 here in the 9th. Throw over to first to check on Maselli, who's back safe. Billy Richards on deck for the Cougars. Maselli showing bunt. Monero coming in, and Maselli pulls it back, and it's now 2-0. So Segura has come out of the bullpen and thrown 6 straight out of the zone. Maselli showing bunt. He bunts. Back to Segura. Throw to second. 1 on to first. Now, sorry, he's going to hold it. Sorry, went through the motion there, but thought better of it there. So Maselli reaches on the fielder's choice, so 1 away here in the 9th. Billy Richards now the hitter. He is 1 for 5 with a single way back in the 1st. Segura deals outside. Nobody warming up for the Cougars in their bullpens, so right now Cotton would be coming back out. Pitch by Segura hits Richards, and there are now 2 aboard here in the 9th. So Frisha, check that, Maselli now on second. So 2 on, 1 out, and that'll bring up Spencer Skivas, who is 1 for 5 as well. Singled and scored in the 3rd. As action gets going in the Buccaneers bullpen down the left field line. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Segura deals. Outside to Sclevis, 1-0. Segura deals outside, 2-0. Segura struggling with the command here in the ninth. The bullpen getting going in a hurry for the Buccaneers. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. Looks like Colin Bradley warming up for the Buccaneers. Runners on first and second, 1 out. And Segura deals outside, 3-0. And a walk, and the bases are loaded here in the ninth. Maselli over to third, and Richards now at second. So bases loaded, 1 out. And Cody MacArthur, now the hitter, he's 2 for 5 with a pair of singles. Buccaneers trail 7-4 here in the ninth. Segura deals outside, 1-0. Bases loaded, 1 out. Segura deals. High pop in the air, and it drifts out of play into the seats. And it's 1-1. Runners lead at every base. Segura deals. Hit down the right field line and fair. Maselli scores. Richards scores. Here comes Sclevis. And it is a bases clearing triple. And it is 10-4 Cougars. Just a nice piece of hitting by Cody MacArthur there, and the Cougars have expanded their lead here in the ninth. So runner on third with 1 out. And Segura has had trouble all inning here trying to find the plate. Zach Fisher, who homered in his last at-bat, now up again with a man aboard. His 2-run home run got things back going again for the Cougars in the 8th. Segura deals. Up high. Fisher's had a nice finish to his afternoon. Hit it to short in the first. Sacrifice fly, RBI in the third. A single, a walk, and a 2-run home run. Swing and a miss. Pulled the strings on that one, and it's 2-1. Action continues in the Buccaneers bullpen. Segura deals, and that one looked like it slipped out of his hand. It went up high, 3-1. As he checked over at the dancing Cody MacArthur down the third base line. MacArthur doing a little dancing shimmy there as Fisher hits it to second. Antonicello fields, throws to first. And there are 2 ways. MacArthur scores. It is 11-4. On the RBI ground out by Fisher. So 2 away. And that'll bring up Bain. Bain hit by a pitch. RBI single. Flew out to right. Struck out looking. And reached on an error in his last at-bat. Hits that one off the mound. It goes to Antonicello. Fields throws to first, and that'll do it here in the ninth. But the Cougars expand on their lead. It is 11-4. Last licks for the Buccaneers coming up on BFA Sports. We go to the bottom of the ninth here at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. Vin Ebenu with you on BFA Sports. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. It is the last licks for the Buccaneers, down 11-4 here going into the bottom of the ninth. It'll be Dante DePalma, Frank Moretta, and Mo Antonicello to get things going for the Bucs. High fly. It's going to stay in the infield, and coming over to make the catch is Bartley. And there's one gone here in the bottom of the ninth. Moretta 0 for 3 on the day, coming up now. And it's getting laid out early for the Buccaneers. Running out of time. Cougars scored 3 in the 8th and 4 in the 9th to go up 11-4. Cotton deals outside, and it's 1-0 on Moretta. Cotton deals upstairs. 2-0 on the Buccaneers' designated hitter. Buccaneers have a 4-game winning streak in jeopardy here in the 9th. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-1. Cougars 2 outs away from securing win number 9 on the season. Cotton deals the 2-1. Hit in the air to shallow right, and Bain makes the catch, and there are 2 away. Buccaneers down to their final out. Mo Antonicello 0 for 3 with a pair of strikeouts and a flyout to right. Javier Vega now the on-deck hitter for Atlantic Cape. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1 on Antonicello. And there's strike 2, Buccaneers down to their final strike. Both teams on the top step of their own dugout. Cotton deals the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and the ball game is over. Cougars win this one 11-4. 3 runs in the 8th, 4 in the 9th. That date out, 3 in the 3rd and 1 in the 6th. So the Cougars now go to 9-14 on the season. Buccaneers now 7-11. Their 4-game winning streak snapped here on Wednesday afternoon at Sandcastle Stadium in Atlantic City. These two will square off again Saturday on the road for the Bucs over in Camden County as the Buccaneers begin a road, a few games on the road, going to Camden County the next Thursday at Salem County, and then back here at Sandcastle Stadium next Friday, home against Salem County. So final score is 11-4 Cougars over the Buccaneers. For our entire team here at BFA Sports, Vin Avenue saying so long and good night.